I am a company. You do not ask your employees to go out there and risk their lives.
Reeling from a tragic loss, a Bay Area mom and dad are now taking legal action, saying their son's job cost him his life. Good evening, I'm Jennifer Lee.
I'm Keith Tate. Thank you for joining us tonight. A Zephyrhills family is calling for accountability after their 20-year-old son was struck and killed by a dump truck while on the job.
His loved ones say his death was avoidable, and now they want answers. 8 on Your Side investigative reporter Brittany Muller spoke with the victim's family.
Jen, Keith, good evening. Everyone agrees that this was a terrible accident. Tampa Police Chief Lee Burkall called it a sobering reminder of how quickly lives can be changed on the road. But the family of Ismail Koss, the young man who was killed that March day, says his death would have never happened if he wasn't put in harm's way. Ismail Koss was full of life. He had plans to serve in the Navy and to marry his high school sweetheart.
It's like a perfect love story. It almost felt like it was too good to be true.
As he waited to start his military service, Ismail took a job with college hunks hauling junk and moving as part of a team of movers. His family says he was sometimes asked to place signs promoting the company at local intersections. Then one day, that simple task took a deadly turn.
Tampa 911, what is the location of your emergency?
Yes, it was a car accident. It's multiple cars. There was somebody laying on the ground in front of me.
On Monday, March 17th, Tampa police say the driver of a dump truck failed to stop for traffic at the intersection of North 50th Street and MLK Jr. Boulevard in Tampa. According to investigators, the driver changed lanes to try and avoid a crash, but slammed into the back of a minivan, killing the driver. The dump truck then veered onto the grassy shoulder where Ismail was standing, striking him. His co-workers called 911.
Somebody's out here bleeding out.
And what kind of vehicle are you in?
I'm in the college trunk.
And what kind of vehicle, other vehicles involved?
A dumpster truck just ran into the back of us.
They also called Ismail's father, who shares his son's name. Ismail Koss rushed to the scene, but his son was already gone.
I see my son, and I'm just imagining, what he saw coming from behind when he stepped out of that vehicle to do something that his job asked him to do.
And what was that?
They want them to stop at least at 3 different locations, 3 different intersections, to be able to put in a yard signs for marketing for this company.
They should have safer practices. They shouldn't be putting kids at risk for their business.
Did Ismail ever talk about any training or protocols put in place by college hunks?
Absolutely not. What he did talk about was how he did not like to do that.
8 on Your Side contacted college hunks about the Koss family's claims. Kelsey Ackman, Chief Legal and Development Officer with the company, shared this statement reading in part. Everyone here at College Hunks has been devastated by the loss of Ismail. Since this terrible accident, our leadership team has been in frequent contact with Ismail's family to offer our collective condolences and support. And what about the driver who set off the deadly chain of events? Court records show he was cited previously for careless driving, but investigators say he showed no signs of impairment at the scene. He was found to be at fault for the accident and issued a citation.
How does he cause this accident and take 2 lives and he goes to the hospital and walks away with the ticket?
We've reached out to the driver's attorney, and we're waiting to hear back. Attorney Charles Spinner represents the Koss family. Spinner has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against college hunks, the dump truck company, and its driver.
Our hope with this lawsuit is that this family will find some sense of justice for the loss of their son and some accountability for the tragic loss of a very young and precious life.
But no matter how the case plays out, the Koss family and Ismail's fiance know it can't bring back what they've lost.
He had a future that was going to be so perfect, beautiful. We were supposed to have that.
College Hunks also told us, as a company, it is our policy not to comment on pending litigation beyond the court filings. The Department of Labor also says that OSHA has since launched an investigation into this accident.
Well, the first question that comes to my mind is it even legal to put those signs on the side of the road?
Well, Jen, that's a great question. It is against local ordinances to place signs on roadways. In order to do so, you would need a permit issued by the city as well as the state. Court records show College Hunks was cited 4 times for being in violation in the past. That's what court records show. I asked the company about those violations. They have yet to respond, but you know we'll stay on this.
All right. Thank you, Brittany. If you have something you'd like Brittany to investigate, you can call the 8 on your side helpline. It's 1-800-338-0808.